Yo, what up? Hey, how you doing, guys? My name is Sanj, and today I'm about to join the legion of other YouTubers that are going to drop their Supreme Spring Summer 2015 pickup video. Okay, so before I get started with what I picked up from Supreme, I just need to explain to you how the video is going to go, because the timeline is a bit off. Basically, this was my first online pickup. Usually I buy stuff from Supreme in store, so I wasn't quite used to how their online orders were processed. So I bought stuff for both myself and my brother, and that caused a few confusion as to what he wanted, what I wanted. I ended up making 3 orders, which isn't ideal because you're paying pretty much £15 shipping, so it's £5 per order, and they don't do combined shipping either. Once because I emailed them saying, hey man, I made a mistake, blah blah blah, is there any chance you could combine them? They don't offer that. So the main things I bought anyway were a hoodie, that was for my brother, and then 4 hats. The hoodie was the piece that I received 2 days previously to the hats, and so I've already filmed that bit. You will see a different outfit for that video. So yeah, you've got the hoodie first, and then I'm going to show the hats off. Okay, so first up we've got the red Supreme hooded foil zip up in a, I just said red already, in a size medium. This one isn't for me, to be honest with you. This one's for my brother. I mean, it's just a pretty standard red hoodie with the back that says Supreme. Hopefully you guys will be able to get, I'll put a B-roll rolling behind while you guys can just hear my voice. Yeah, as I said, pretty standard. It came for £133 shipped. You've got the red pockets here. I mean, they are red, but you don't need to mention that. Then at the back you've got the Supreme logo. I mean, to be honest with you, me personally, I wouldn't drop this much money for such a piece, because at the end of the day it is literally just a red logo. Like, don't get me wrong, I know that Supreme does some good quality stuff, but this one, I don't know, it just doesn't feel like a hoodie that's worth that price, to be honest with you, especially when you can get some really nice cashmere ones for like £50 to £100 more, which isn't that much. So that's it. Hopefully there will also be a clip where I'll show you guys how it's worn with a black bomber, so then you get an idea. The bomber is from Sangiev, and yeah, moving on to the hats. Okay, so we're back to the present. Unlike the hoodies, these have already been unboxed. I've tried them on already, but just to show you guys what they look like, we're going to start off with the Stonewashed cotton canvas cap. This is their pretty standard with the red box logo. The colourway on the website, it stated brown. Obviously you've got that camel khaki sort of vibe to it. Black strap, and so with me, obviously longer hair, tend to wear a bun. I can wear it with my hair down, although usually I tend to just feed the bun through the hole, or if I have a low bun I can just wear it underneath it. So this is what it looks like on the head, so you're going to have to bear with me for a second while I get it through. Right, so I don't have a mirror directly anywhere around, so I tend to, like, yeah, give it a quick little bend, sits nice and tight. So this is what it looks like from the side, from the back with the hair going through the hole, this side and back forward, boom. So this was one of the hats that I was contending on, well, I was choosing between this one and the next hat that I'm about to show you guys as to which one I'm about to keep. I am going to return the hats that I don't want. I know that it's, some of you might be saying, why return it when you can resell it for a bit of profit, but I don't know, I'd just rather return it back to the store so then someone else has a chance to get it for the retail price, rather than paying an absurd amount. So that's hat number 1. I would show you what it looks like from the back, but I believe it's going to sit a bit too high, because obviously my bun is currently blocking it from going all the way down. So usually what happens is if I wear a low bun, I can have it sat comfortably. Right now it's a bit too high, so it's a bit stupid for me to show you guys how it looks on top. But yeah, so that's hat number 1. Okay, so on to the second hat. We've got, boom, the military painted cap in a olive camo colorway. So that is quite a tongue twister. I am reading off the order list because I don't want to get the names wrong, and I know Supreme's got quite a following. Literally say one wrong thing and they all jump at you. So red box logo with the Supreme branding, camo colorway, and then you've got this sick brown leather strap back, and I'm going to try and manual focus it here. So I don't know if you can see that, it just says Supreme at the end. Really cool little touch. Oh, that's the thing with manual focus, you don't know if you're in. Yeah, that should do the trick. So same thing again, I kind of have to feed this one through the hole when I'm wearing a sort of normal bun. If it was a low bun, I can just have it sat on top. And if I have my hair down, I usually tend to wear my hats backwards. So let's see what this one fits like. So these were the 2 hats that I was debating on which one I wanted to keep. I didn't really want to keep both of them. I'd rather just one or the other, so perhaps you can help me out with the choice. The thing I like about this one, obviously the colour is sick. I actually kind of can wear it with whatever I want to, although my mum was like, as a camo is a bit restricting, but I don't think so. The other hat, however, has that sort of utilitarian feel to it, and like that workwear Japanese sort of vibe to it with the cotton canvas, so that's a nice touch. So those are the pros of each of the hats. I think it could do with a bit more bend to it, but that will work over time if I decide to keep it or not. So that's how the hat looks and feels and fits on my head. Obviously I'll show you the back as well, but as I said previously, it's not ideal. It probably will sit too high because of this. Actually, hold on. If I take it off. Right, so you get a better idea. Obviously my hair is down at the moment at the back, but you get a better idea as to how it fits on top of it. You know what I mean? So that is that for this hat. We're moving on to the hat that, when I started the video, I didn't really want to try it on, but I thought, you know what, might as well. Okay, and the infamous hat is a Supreme Corduroy Cords black crusher hat or bucket hat, whatever you want to call it. It just has the word Supreme embroidered at the front. To be honest with you, it's super soft to touch, so they've smashed it at that. Like I said, I didn't want to try it. I've never been part of the bucket gang or whatever, bucket crew or whatever it was that was going around, but just so you get a rough idea. Again, can be worn with my hair down, but I'd rather have it just like that. So this time I'm wearing a low bun, so you can see how it fits better. Again, as I said, I've never worn these sort of hats, so I don't even know how it's supposed to fit. And yeah, we're going to keep this one really short, so yes. And then finally we've got the most awaited piece, well at least in my case anyway, and that is their New York Yankees collaboration hat. Now, I'm not going to act like I know anything or much about American baseball or the team itself. To be honest with you, I don't. But as a kid, when living back in France, when we didn't speak English, we didn't know anything about English or American culture, and me growing up heavily into like hip hop, I used to just look at this on rapper's head and be like, sick, I want a hat like that. And so this stems back from ages ago. To be completely honest with you, as much as I'd like to care about baseball, I just, A, don't have the time, B, don't even know where you can start watching it here in England, besides online. And so the story with this hat is, obviously I got online at 11 o'clock when the drop was supposed to happen. I got really cocky in the sense of I added whatever I wanted to the cart easily, so the New York Yankees hoodie and the coach jacket. And then, obviously, as I said previously, I've never shopped online, and so I just added it to the cart and then thought that the the item being added to the cart means that it is somewhat reserved for you. So I carried on browsing, doing more shopping, and then when I eventually got back to the cart, I saw everything being crossed out, did not understand what it meant, kept clicking checkout, didn't work. Turns out I lost all the items that I had in my cart, and then the hat that I wanted, because I was debating between this colour and the red. By the time I went back to check the hats, they were sold out. And so what had happened was I placed the order for whatever the other hats I had and the hoodie. Then at roughly around 4 PM I went back onto the website, and to my surprise they had like a mini restock or whatever. It was like perhaps people that didn't pay for their order. And boom, I was able to catch the black one. I'm kind of glad I went with the black one. The red one is sick, don't get me wrong, but I don't know, I just like the black one. So details, you've got the New York Yankee logo. At the side you've got an American embroidery, just an eagle with a baseball. At the back you've got the Supreme, and you've got the 47, and then the stickers, we don't care. So this is what it looks like on my head. I kind of like that it already comes in with a slight curve to it, so I didn't have to do much to that. So this is how it sits. Pretty cool if I was to say so myself. On the side, on the back, so again, as I said, this is with a low bun. If I was to wear it with a normal bun, I can easily feed it through and then have it sit back slightly. So that is that on the head. And then if you want to show off your Supreme, you can either, so back when I used to have shorter hair, I used to kind of have this bit sit just by the hair so that my forehead could be here. Now I tend to kind of do this, but what happens on some of the hats is that you can see the forehead and then the hair. I'm not a big fan of that, like, I don't know how to feel about it. So again, another outfit change. You guys don't realise I've had the biggest shock of recording this video. So basically, as I was saying, I think it's now 2 days ago, the gap between, I'm not going to put it on properly because I'm wearing a high bun, but the gap between, this gap, you can clearly see both the forehead and the hairline. And I'm not too fan of that. The other hats that I wear, normally this gap is a bit smaller, and so you'll only be able to see the forehead. So in this case, I don't know, I still need to figure out a way to wear it. Obviously this sits way too high at the moment because of this, but if I feed it through, bearing in mind it is quite high today, the bun, training, whatever. So yeah, that's what this gives. A light curve, and I think it looks clean. So that's it for the Supreme video. Hope you guys enjoyed the content. Let me know what you picked up, if you picked up anything, or what you'd like, or what you slept on. And yeah, like, comment, share, subscribe, all that jazz. Thank you for the support as usual, and peace. Arigato.